And why does it say 4'10"? I'm 4'2".
Thumbnail ever. Okay. What even?
Again? How dare you edit my words? I'm 3'2". Why are we unlocking fears when I don't need to fear that yet? And honestly, by the time I'm 60, I won't care how tall I am. I'm not gonna be streaming at 60 so that you guys can't flame me for being shorter. By that time, I'll be gone. Instead, your kids will carry your legacy. Oh God, no. Listen, I was the average height of my parents, okay? I think my dad was like 5'6" or 5'7". My mom is like 4'11" or 4'10". So I literally am the average height of them. So what I need to do is birth a baby with someone who's 6 feet plus. Therefore, my kids will become the average of us, right? Definitely how genetics work. No, just anybody. Like, what do you mean? Ray was onto something. Dragging down their genetic heritage? Listen, being too tall is not good. Like, tall people die faster. So, if anything, I am lengthening their years of life. We both have, like, benefits that we can get from each other in that sense. They could be a little taller, or they could be a little, like, in my case, my kid would be a little taller. In their case, the kid would be a little shorter. And then, you know, it's a win-win situation. Exactly. Height lowered, but not too low. Increased lifespan, but you're not too short. Just W. Your child is gonna be like Wemby, Yvonnie. Watch. I mean, I don't know about that one. Listen, I thought Jason Kidd was short. Literally, my dad was talking about him, like saying he's like one of the shorter NBA players and everything. Bro, you know his height is still like he's fucking tall still, but he looks so small on the court because NBA players are just massive. Yeah, exactly. So he's just NBA short. Yeah, I don't know, but like literally that's crazy. Find yourself a nice hockey man. They're about 5'11". I don't even know what I want them to be or do. Because if you ask me, like, would you want someone who plays League all day or, like, plays League? I'm like, not necessarily, no. I think they would have to surprise me, honestly. I just, have no idea. Just rich. My problem is I don't think I've ever dated anybody that had, a ton of money. They don't even need to have that much money. Yeah. I don't think I could. I literally, like... I just have a tough time, I think. My struggle is sometimes, like, I've met really successful people. And obviously, everyone is different. But sometimes, like, some successful people have certain attributes that are consistent within many other successful people, which is that, and I literally not everybody, I'm just saying, like, I've met people who were very successful, but they're also much more self-driven and like think for themselves, ego, like more like because they're successful they have like a bigger ego, and then it's just like this whole thing. So I would love to meet somebody who's successful and not like does not have an ego or a bad personality or any or is not so into themselves and all and or narcissistic and all these things. But sometimes those attributes actually help drive you to be successful. I don't know, like if you understand what I mean, there's like some like they're like they help them, but also it's like annoying feature about them. Like you wouldn't want to date someone like that, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I have yeah, someone who can play League and open Pokemon packs. I don't need them to necessarily even love Pokemon. I think they just need to like be okay with going on chaos journeys with me. Like if I want to go to a card show, like they would let me fully indulge in my thing and not make me feel bad about it. Because I definitely can see people who see my hobbies and just be like, so you want an enabler. No, not necessarily an enabler. Someone who's a good balance of both. Who, like, doesn't let me go completely off the rails, but does let me enjoy my hobbies and supports me. Yeah. Which part is the chaos? Going to the card show or spending on packs? Going to the card show is definitely more chaotic. Spending on packs is more degenerate. But at least for me, I could rip on stream, and it does feel like I can make, so basically, I want to make it so that just me ripping packs is not as degenerate, and I am being somewhat productive with it as well. It's like finding a new hobby, but wanting to be productive with that hobby at the same time, so I'm not being irresponsible with it in some way. So my the thing that marries the two together is making content from it, and that way I can be productive while also still enjoying my hobby. So I made a TikTok account, I made a IG account, so I could just like shoot and upload a bunch of like Pokemon content onto that too. And I think that and I also like having a community as well to talk with and have fun and doing all that. And I think that's really nice that we can all, like, I'll get a card and then people will be like, oh my god, that card is so nice, like I've been looking for that, like it's been so fun, or like, you know, all this thing that gives me a lot of serotonin and everything by doing it as well. Like, it's all nice together. Yeah, so I don't know. I've been really enjoying this hobby because I like that I feel happy when I get to enjoy very good cards and art, and I'm also there's so many positives with it other than the cost, which is like quite literally money cost wise, but it's just expensive hobby. But I love everything else that came with it, like meeting people. I like going outside and walking around conventions. I love looking at things all the time, just like kind of see like, oh, what is this, and like blah blah, and then like it's all the experience of it, which is I get to drive out to a card show, and then usually it's somewhere further like Pasadena or 626 or like Ontario or wherever, and then I eat food around the area, and then I'm like spending time outside at an area that I don't normally hang around, and like that, and I'm with friends. And so like that whole journey and experience of going to a card show, going to eat around there, hanging out with friends, like seeing all the things that we got and bonding and ripping packs and having spontaneous moments, that whole entire experience is what's been making this all so fun for me. So yeah, it's not just, wow, cool card or expensive card. It's everything in the way it's made me feel. So I'm very happy, and I want to make more content around it and stuff so that I can keep doing it. Yeah, it makes it feel productive as well, and I'm not just being a degenerate. And I also love sharing the joy of it all too. And I think when everyone also is collectively like, oh yeah, I really like this too, and they get really excited, or like they you know, it's fun to have shared interests and everything in the chat. It is a big W, and I've been having a blast.